What's up guys, Evan here for grips.com. In today's video, I'm going to bring you up to speed on all the projects I've been working on and partners I've been working with over the last 6 weeks or so. This also includes some really sweet free training offers that have come out right now. I'm going to let you know why I haven't been on YouTube as much and what I've been focusing on instead to really keep me operating at my best. And finally, I'm going to let you know my plans for the next 3 months. So you can know exactly what I'm up to and how to get the most out of your connection and relationship with me. I'll make it short and sweet, so let's get into the action and let's get stacking. So the first order of business is the WSOP package that I invested in with Daniel Negreanu. It was one of the things that I prioritized over doing my other responsibilities because I felt like it was a really good investment opportunity. And, well, I was right. I invested, $50 in the low roller package, which I thought was, the one that had the potential to pay out a ton if he binked, but that the odds were pretty low. So this was kind of the lottery ticket, and lost $26 on that. The mid-stakes package, which I felt was definitely one of the most solid investment opportunities in the package, I put in the maximum of $500 and netted a 56% return on investment for a total return of $782.95. And finally, the high roller package, I thought I was going for it a little bit here. The max was 5,000. I put up 500. Daniel came through in the 100K super high roller, finishing second place for like 1.7 million or so. And that put his package way in the positive, yielding a 228% ROI for $1,643. So all told, I put in $1,000, $1,050 into Daniel Negreanu's main event package. And the total return was $2,452.60 for a net profit of $1,402.60 USD. Pretty sweet. I'm really happy with the investment. And the most fun part about it was kind of getting to sweat Daniel throughout the summer. For those of you who follow on Twitter, you know about the dream that I had that I shared with Daniel and came true pretty much the next day. I told him I had a vision that he was going to be chip leading the final table of a 10K tournament with 8 people left. Next day, he was chip leader of the 7K stud going into the final 7, where he finished 7th. And momentum just spun up from there. Another really fun part about the package was I was in Vegas during the super high roller and was able to go sweat the final table live, which was just so exciting. I really would have loved to see Daniel close it out. But hey, second place is pretty good and a nice tidy profit for myself and all the other investors out there. So congratulations to everyone. Also, the day that I was watching the final table of that 100K, I got a very special offer from someone I've been working with for quite some time now. I can't disclose the details just yet until everything's finalized, but I will let you know as soon as I can about what's going on with that. It should be a very fun and a very big project. Next order of business is a couple of the original gripsters are absolutely crushing it right now. Charlie Carroll won the 50K pound event at Triton for 1.32 million Great British pounds. He's also been absolutely crushing it on YouTube, bringing back the bankroll challenge and also analyzing lots of hands. So lots of really good stuff coming up from Charlie Carroll. He's absolutely crushing it right now. Really sweet to see him get a big win on home soil. Another person, an original gripster who took the time to really study, work on his game over the last 12 months, partner up with lots of different teachers and community and mentors. Charlie's original student, actually, Mr. Ben Heath, also absolutely crushed it. He finished third place in the Triton main event for 1.35 million pounds. And he got it in pretty good kings against ace king for the final hand. He was, pretty close to a 2.5-3 million pound payday and just a great performance all around. Ben Heath showing that studying really pays off, taking time off really pays off, putting yourself and your priorities first, and then working within a strong network and a strong community really pays off. So Ben Ben and Charlie getting it done on home soil, and this is Ben coming right off a career-making win with the 50K high roller at the World Series. So he's got a bracelet and a 50K. He's got a third place in 100K. I think we're going to see lots more stuff from Ben Heath in the near future. And with him and Charlie working together and playing together, and I imagine they're traveling together, you know, that's an amazing combination. Working synergistically again. So I'd imagine the results are only going to get better and better as those guys are hanging out and talking strat and working on their game together again. Because you know what happens when people come together? Amazing. Amazing is what happens. So in honor of Charlie and Ben really crushing it and Charlie getting back to teaching and really sharing his wisdom with people, I wanted to re-extend the offer on Charlie Carroll's masterclass. So when Charlie Carroll's masterclass first came out, I did a promo offer where anyone who bought the masterclass would also get the Grip Starter Pack ebook series, these 3 ebooks for free, the Bankroll Building Bible, the Cash Game Guide, and the MTT Tournament Guide. So what I'm going to do now, just in honor of Charlie being back on the felts and wanting to help everyone become the best poker players that they can be, I'm just going to extend this offer into eternity. So when you buy Charlie Carroll's masterclass for $249, you're also going to get all 3 of these ebooks for free. They will be included in the download pack that you get when you make the purchase. So I'll put a link to this in the video description, and I'm also going to have links for everything else that I talk about in the video description so you can have them for easy access. Next is my focus. Lately, I got really inspired and excited from the World Series of Poker playing the main event. I'm like, man, I need to play poker more often. So as soon as I got home, I visited Niagara Falls and I said, right, I'm going to get back to my roots. I'm going to get back to my home soil. Seeing the boys do good on their home turf, I'm like, I have to do the same. So I started playing a lot more live cash at Niagara Falls. And what I'm doing is I'm reviewing all the key hands that I play for Pokercoaching.com. So Jonathan Little, good friend of mine and probably the best boss I've ever had. One of the only bosses who I'm really ecstatic to be working for. Brought me on to the team at Poker Coaching to make hand history quizzes. And so that's what I'm doing. This is just a listing of some of the hands that I've reviewed. I've got probably 20 or 30 more on the way. And every time I play a session, I write down the most interesting hands, and then I come home and I review them. I look at all the different perspectives, why I did what I did, the merits of different options as well, so that you can really get insight into kind of a 360-degree analysis of a poker hand. In addition to myself, Jonathan also has himself, Matt Affleck, and Alex Fitzgerald making quizzes. So they've got lots of tournament hands, and Jonathan and I are making cash game hands. So I'm focusing on 1-3, 2-5, and some local casino open for the summer, like a charity casino that's spreading 1-2. So I'll probably play some 1-2 no limit as well. I wanted to really focus on the games that, you know, people like yourself are primarily playing and give feedback on those exact environments so that it's relatable. So that's where I'm putting my hands, and that's where I'm putting a lot of my focus because, well, I mean, it takes quite a while to analyze a hand, but it's really rewarding to go through the process, and I'm getting tons of insights from going through it too. So that's where I'm focusing, and that's where you can get the quizzes and insights into my analysis on play, pokercoaching.com. Yeah, and Poker Coaching for the yearly memberships is still running this really sweet offer where you can get tons of savings. I think you can get a year for, let's see what it is. You can get a year for, $199, 2 years for $249, or 3 years for $299 when you use the link in the description, grips.com/PC. So I'll just put a link down there. And also Jonathan, being the good businessman that he is offering a 30-day money-back guarantee. So it's an absolute free roll. You can sign up, try it out, go through the quizzes, go through the exercises. If you like it, stay. If it's not for you, you can get your money back. No questions asked, no problems. What else we got? Jonathan also always, increasing the offering, came out with a monthly training program, Poker Coaching Premium, which I'm very excited to be a part of. In addition to the quizzes, Jonathan's also added 150 video classes, which is a lot of theory stuff, very similar to Project Get Me Stackin', which we had back in the day, except this is his version of it. It's also got 16 coaching webinars, 3 from myself, I think 6 from Alex, 6 from Matt Affleck, and then just infinite more from Jonathan Little. He's also got homework challenges, so you can really integrate the info that you learn from the webinars and from the quizzes. And finally, he's got this new program, the Cash Game Masterclass, which I think he's selling for $999. And this is something that I'm definitely going to do a review on as well, because it's very in-depth. It covers every topic, and I kind of want to give it an honest assessment. But yeah, it's $999 normally. And for anyone who signs up for Poker Coaching Premium, they get the Cash Game Masterclass for free in addition to all the other stuff. So I've got a link for that in the video description as well. You can go there through grips.com/premium. As for my own projects, I recently last week uploaded a course to Udemy. It's my first course that I've uploaded there, and I don't know what took me so long. I'm a big fan of this platform. It's organized very well. I've learned a lot from this platform. I've studied many things on here, and I'm like, why don't I put up a poker course? So because it was my first course, I put it up. It's a remastering of the original series from the Grips YouTube channel, that covers the triple threat and all the different player types and how to play pre-flop and the flop, turn, river, and bluffing and all those things. And I remastered the audio to improve it and take it to a higher level. I also included the 4 most popular webinars, which is the triple threat in depth, pre-flop checklist in depth, what kind of poker player are you, and what type of poker should you play. And I just made the course completely free. Because we're remixing and remastering a lot of old material, and I want to just get comfortable on the platform, make sure it works, get the feedback system going, and then once we've got that rolling, I'll probably upload some more premium courses to the platform. So the URL for that is udemy.com/how to play poker like a pro. But again, I'll put a link in the video description. You can see everything that's covered there, and it's a platform that organizes the videos much more effectively for a course format. So we were always doing it on YouTube, but it didn't make a ton of sense on YouTube. And so that's when I'm like, right, let's go to Udemy, where it is a teaching place. So here's the breakdown of all the course content, a little bit about me, and then we've got some reviews. So I really appreciate any reviews that you can leave, honest reviews. Obviously, the more stars, the higher the course ranks in Udemy. So 4 and 5-star reviews are ideal. But the most helpful reviews aren't just the ones where, people click the numbers, but where they actually leave a comment. So Icon here, for example, said, "Very nice work you've done here. Some sound in the start was bad." This is really helpful for me because it tells me, okay, the remastering of the audio wasn't quite good enough to get it to, a top level. So what's the move? Okay, I'll do a full re-record for round 2. So this is kind of our test run on Udemy. I'd really love to just get some feedback and connect with a lot of students and kind of test this platform out as a better way for learning than just YouTube. And then based on that and based on the feedback, I'll make new courses and new programs that hit exactly what you want. So if you want to take the course or even just help it rank higher by going in and leaving a review, I'd really appreciate if you can say what you liked about the course, what was good, and what was missing. What could be added? What could be improved so that I can add that in the second iteration, the second version of the course. I'm really serious about improving and fine-tuning every element of my life right now. One thing, for example, I've been completely stone cold sober for over a month. I'm doing yoga every single day. I'm spending more time out in nature. I'm spending a lot more time connecting with family. And I'm just really loving life more than I ever have before. And part of that is focusing on all the things that I love and taking a break from the things that stress me out and take a lot of energy. So that's part of why I took the break from YouTube, is always coming up with new content and new ideas and recording and editing. It takes a toll on me. And so I wanted to do the activities that would really nourish me and then come back to YouTube when I have a solid plan in place and I'm coming from a solid foundation. So I'm thinking that around the 90 days sober mark is probably when that's going to really feel like a solid place and kick in. But yeah, Udemy, I've got the link in the description, and I appreciate any feedback and direction you can offer so that I can improve this course, improve future courses, and just be the best poker teacher and, personal coach that I can be, because that's really what I aspire to do at this stage in my life right now. So this is absolutely free, Pretty Plus EV. And speaking of Plus EV, we've also got the new program that we launched on Gripst, Project Get Me Stackin', which you can find at grips.com/stackin'. And we're bringing Project Get Me Stackin' back. We're bringing the Bankroll Challenge back, except this time it's an interactive experience. Before, the Bankroll Challenge was you guys can watch me play poker, and Charlie's Bankroll Challenge was you can watch him play poker. And now it's you can play poker and I'll hold your hand the whole way. So how it works is you sign up to a poker site, deposit, so you've got your bankroll to work with, and I will send you a training video every single day and give you a place where you can track your results. So you see, Charlie, Ali, Ben, a lot of other guys have been pretty successful, and with the right training and the right approach, you can definitely be successful too. We've got offers for the United States, Canada, and global. And if you already have an account on one site, you just say, I already have an account there, and you get another option. I think we have 2, and we'll probably add a 3rd site in the future too. Then as for what's included in the program, it's not just videos, and it's not just, old videos, it's new videos, and it's books too. So week 1, you get everything you need to know about bankroll management, with the Bankroll Building Bible, the Ultimate Study Guide, and the Poker Glossary, plus 8 training videos. Week 2, you get the Cash Game Guide for free and hand ranking sheets for free, plus 9 videos that really cover a lot of theory. Week 3, you get the 5 pillars of peak performance poker, so you can really feel your best and play your best every time you sit down. And you get the Peak Performance Poker audio program, which will just keep you dialed in, zoned in on your A game every single time you play, plus 10 training videos. And then finally, in week 4, you get Alex's best-selling program, Master Poker, with only 1 hour a day, that will teach you everything you need to know about how to study with various training softwares to really get the most out of every hand you play, plus tons of mental game and off-the-table strategy videos from me. So this is the newest project. This is something that my team and I have been working on for quite some time, and we're really happy to be launching it. And it's another one where I'd love your feedback. If you're interested in giving it a shot, trying Project Get Me Stacking, going through the 30-day training program, please feel free to send an email to evan@grips.com, at the 7-day mark, 14-day mark, 21-day mark, 28-day mark, whatever works for you, with both how you're enjoying the program, how you're doing in the program, and what you feel could make the program better or more complete. And based on that feedback, I'll know, what videos I can make or add to this program, because it's not tough for me to add a couple extra videos to week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. I just need to know from, the player perspective, what's missing, and then I can make that. I've done a lot of, creating as much as I can what I think is the right program, but maybe I'm missing some things. I have some blind spots that I don't see, and that's where you and your feedback are going to come in and be really helpful for me to see those blind spots and then fix them up. So I really hope you'll take advantage of this program, join Project Get Me Stacking, and we'll add lots of new things in the future to make it better and better based entirely on your feedback. Once again, link in the video description. And finally, as for me, now that you're up to speed on what I've been doing, what I've been working on, and how you can access it, what I'm going to focus on now for the next 2.5 months is preparing for the first annual Niagara Series of Poker. So normally the Falls View Poker Classic runs in the winter. It's one tournament series a year, and this is the first time ever that they're bringing a second tournament series. It's in the fall, which is pretty sweet, and gives me lots of time to prep. So what I'm going to do in prep for this is I'm going to study all the programs that are on the market, and I'm going to review the best ones and make videos reviewing them so that, you know, if I find one that's really good, I'm going to let you know about it. If I find one that's, it's okay, probably won't bother to make a video on it. So I'll keep you in the loop on what I think is the best stuff, the best bang for your buck, and the most effective way to train your game and upgrade as quickly as possible. I'm also going to be going to Niagara on a regular basis to play live cash, really get in rhythm, really get the flow going on again, get my read sharp, get my, just picking up all the spots, get my instincts honed in that. Also getting to know the regulars there, because it's one of the big benefits of home court advantage is knowing who are the regs, who are the serious recreationals, who are the satellite players, and who are the randoms, because that gives a lot of insight as the best strategies to employ in the tournament where the money's more meaningful. Also, I'm looking for the best yoga spots, found most of them this weekend, and the best nature spots, found most of them this weekend, and the best places to stay so that when I go to Niagara, I'll feel I have the best place to recharge. I'll have easy access to places to really energize myself and good people to work out with and keep me positive, because I believe, a holistic approach to this game is what yields success. That's how I got results in the past, and that's how I'm going to get results in the future as well. So in addition to really studying the game as much as I can, I'm going to practice a lot, and I'm going to work on myself as much as possible so that I feel my best, I believe in myself, and I play my best. So the series is the 1K is kind of the main events. There's also a 3K, which is the high roller, and then there's a bunch of turbos, a 550 turbo, 550, and 1500 turbo. So my primary focus will be on the 1K, and then depending on how I'm feeling, either the 3K or the 1500 turbo. We'll just kind of play it by ear. But I'm really excited about this tournament series. It gives me a specific thing to focus on and gives me extra motivation to put in the effort to get in my best form and also study. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And in terms of how you can keep up with me and keep up to date on my progress and kind of learn from what I'm picking up along the way, as I mentioned, I'm going to be making videos reviewing what I think are the most valuable programs out there and the best bang for your buck. But in terms of my personal insights, because I'll be in a learning phase and a practicing phase, I'm not so much going to be in a creational phase and teaching phase. But what I am going to be doing is kind of putting my daily downloads out there through posts. And I'm going to be doing that on Instagram. So Instagram's been a platform I've just absolutely been loving this year. It's so much fun making posts and making stories and, making a nice little optimized profile and putting these links. And it's just a really fun platform to engage with people on. I really love it. So that's where I've been putting my focus, posting here about 4 or 5 times a week. And I'm going to continue doing that. So every post I kind of, I find a nice post and a nice image, and then I write a whole nice description to really share a lot of value. So whether that's, sharing a background story on Ben or on Charlie, or it's about, talking about the importance of putting a man to a decision for all his chips and then going into depth and leverage. I'm giving lots of mini lessons through Instagram because it's really easy for me to just kind of share my thoughts through typing, and it doesn't require editing and lighting and optimizing sound and being in a specific place. Because I know that on YouTube, to really crush it per se, all those things have to be in place. You need great editing, great video length, great format, great thumbnails, great titles. It's a lot of effort. And right now, because I'm putting all that energy into my self-care, I just don't have the effort to really max out on YouTube. But this is a way that I can still stay engaged and still offer value. You can see I'm just all over it. I just love Instagram. Between the pics of myself and the students and the quotes, it's a really good time on here. So if you want to be in the loop with what's going on with me, you want to stay up to date, follow me on Instagram. It's @Grips, very simple. And I'll be posting posts 4 to 5 times a week and stories as well. Also, YouTube has now added a stories feature, I think. So I'll probably mess around with that a little bit so that I'm still active on here. But if you're wondering, where's Evan? What's he doing? I'm preparing for the Niagara Series of poker. I'm studying, I'm doing yoga, I'm spending time outside, I'm enjoying the summer to the maximum, and just spending as much time with family and friends as possible, eating well, exercising regularly, and focusing on what I talked about at the start of the year, that one love as my primary goal. So if you want to experience some more of that one love in your life, or just kind of share in that vicariously through me, just follow me on Instagram @Gripst, and you'll know exactly what's going on. And you'll be getting all the insights and all the updates. And every time something big is happening, like when I launched the Udemy course or Project Get Me Stacking, or join Poker Coaching, I post that on my Instagram as well through stories. So if you as long as you follow me there, you'll be in the loop 100%. And that, that pretty much wraps up kind of what I've been working on, those really good offers that are going on right now, the free ones and the paid ones, but that also have the money back guarantee. So it's basically a free roll, and what I'm going to be focusing on for the next 2.5 months. So you know exactly where I'm at, and you're not like, what happened to Evan? Where is Gripst? You know where I'm at, you know what I'm doing, and you know that when I come back to YouTube full force, probably in a few months after that tournament, you're going to get that same level of consistency and delivery that you knew about back in the day and that you're seeing on Instagram right now. Because when I make something my primary focus, I just do it to the maximum. And right now it's getting myself and my game at my very best form, and then just performing. And then I'll be reviewing all the hands at Poker Coaching Premium. So again, everything I talked about in this video is linked in the video description. So if you want to click around, take a look through, see the offers, see what works for you, just scroll down, check them out, and just make the most of them. There's a lot of really good value out there, and everyone who I'm aligned with is got the same mission as I do, helping you become the best poker player that you can be by they themselves embodying it and being the best poker players that they can be. Yeah. And if you want to keep in touch, please leave me a comment as well below the video. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what you've been up to, and, just say hi, share the good vibes. I'm sharing the good vibes every day on Instagram. I love to get a little bit of good vibes back, keep that energy exchange going. That's what really keeps the relationships and the energy and the goodness in our lives growing. It feels really good to positively support others. That's something I'm really, really learning more so than ever now that I've got a clear head on my shoulders. Also, if you feel that there are ways that I can support you, let me know in the comments as well. I'm currently taking a break from coaching, but I may get back to that in the future. Yeah, and that covers it. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching and checking in on me and finding out what's going on in my life. I look forward to continuing to be of service and offering you as much value as I possibly can. And until next time, you know what to do. Check out what's in the video description, get that information, get it all in your head, and then take what you learned, go out there, and get stacking. Peace, friend.